Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dandar Pranams. Welcome, Prabhu. Welcome for the last day of the session of Bhakti Vriksha training. Your background is Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. So, on behalf of all assembled devotees, we would like to welcome His Grace Nityanand Ashraya Prabhu for this final session for today's Bhakti Vriksha Preachers Training Program. We had last 3 days wonderful, informative and instructive points related to effective preaching in Bhakti Vrikshas. So today also let us hear Prabhu and welcome Prabhu by taking the shelter of holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Over to you, Prabhu.
Thank you very much and welcome everyone for this final session of Bhakti Vriksha Leaders Training. I was thinking that how the time gone, the 3 days and went on, now it's the final day and so much discussions happened. Now today also is a very special and relevant session for all of us to learn. And some very relevant, thoughtful points I'm going to share in today's session. Let's see how much we can cover. Right? The topic is very vast, so it's like an ocean. So we'll meet again and again to discuss more of these topics. Let's start with the Mangalasharan prayers and request the Guru Parampara, Acharyas, the Lordships, kindly bless us so that we understand this divine knowledge as operated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Sri Prabhupada. Om Gyanantimirandhasya Gyananjana Shrakaya Chakshurunmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kadamayyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Patidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Vracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. So Hare Krishna, dear devotees. So let's revise some of the concepts we have already covered and then build on those concepts and moving forward today. So in the first session, we discussed about the OTPs and the modes of preaching, basically. And in that session, we also discussed about the mood of a preacher. What should be the mood of a preacher? It should be very humble, should be in a learning attitude, and in a submissive nature. As well as he should have a compassionate heart so that he can transmit the message and he become the opportunist. That's very much required. In the first session, we discussed about mainly about this the modes of preaching, like that, the different modes of preaching. In the second session, it's all about the bridge program, mostly about the bridge program. We discussed about how to make it more effective, more relevant, more appealing to the audience, right? So second session is about this bridge program, and the last session was regarding the cultivation programs. So many cultivation programs we have seen like that. This like village preaching, Namata preaching, and corporate preaching, and like that, the Bhakti Vriksha, and how the Bhakti Vriksha is so successful. So we discussed about the success in the Bhakti Vriksha. What is the success in the Bhakti Vriksha? What is called the Bhakti Vriksha? Okay. What is the Bhakti Vriksha? What is the success in the Bhakti Vriksha? And in that, there are 2 points discussed. First point was regarding the training, effective training or quality training, the quality results would come, right? And second was regarding the sense of belonging. How we can generate a sense of belonging? By 3 things, by 4 things, right? Sorry. So 4 things are there. By prasadam, right? People like to eat something, they want to move, they want to go out and travel, they like to travel as well. And what else?
Celebrating festivals.
Yeah, festivity. Yes, festivals.
Children's
and
activities.
Also, yeah, and also children's activities. These are 4 golden formulas there in this Bhakti Vrikshas. After that, we discussed. The devotees have shared their realization, their success stories, like that. And also we build on that. Many questions were there on that. So I want to share something more, very interesting things with you. Like yesterday we were discussing about how to retain the devotees, right? That's an important point, right? How to retain the devotees in the Bhakti Vriksha. What are the challenges we found in the Bhakti Vriksha, right? So let's see this one of the PowerPoint presentations here. I want to share with all of you. Have a look on this. The retention of devotees in the Bhakti Vriksha. Just see. Okay. Here we go. Can everybody see this slide?
Yeah? Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
So retention of devotees in Bhakti Vriksha, it's a big challenge. From day 1 till the end of the Bhakti Vriksha, right? And I remember that when we start this JSD, all of you must have this experience with you, that we started the JSD program, and within a 1 year, almost, apart from 4 or 5 regular sincere devotees, the rest of the devotees just like the turn off, and new devotees come, like that. So how to retain the devotees? What is the process of retaining the devotees? Is it the same experience, right, Shivguna Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, very true, Prabhu.
Yeah. In 1 year, you can experience the turnout, right?
Yes, Prabhu, yes.
Or it must start with 20, 25, and it will end up in a 10, 10 or 8 or like that. And if it start with 10, then it will remain with 2. Then we have to merge with somebody else, like that.
Yeah.
So this merging of Bhakti Vriksha is there, right? So how to retain the devotee? How to win the heart of the devotees? Right. So this is a big challenge. So let's discuss something on this. So the first challenge is about the non-serious devotees. They're not very serious about Krishna consciousness. I mean, as I told earlier, that people come in Krishna consciousness due to different purposes. Artho, Artharthi, Jnani, Jigyasu. And if the purpose is solved, they go, they're gone. But if it is not solved also, but still they're stuck around in our Bhakti Vriksha. And they sometimes keep down in the classes, they're not attentive, or they're over enthusiastic. So there are 7 categories. I'm going to show you the 7 categories of people, those who, apart from the serious one, there are 7 categories, those who are considered not very serious, or they desire something. So tackling difficult people in the groups, in the Bhakti Vriksha groups, right? First is under contributors who fail to get involved. Those who are introvert, we can say, or shy in nature. You face this problem, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Right? They don't want to participate. They're very introvert. So for these kind of people or members, we generally take their names to get them involved. Let them read from the Bhakti Vriksha modules, like that, so that they get involved in speaking, in reading, or any of the activity you do in the Bhakti Vriksha, so that the shy nature, if they are involved, if they are, if they have some relationship with the devotees, definitely they overcome their shy nature, right? So this is also, this is one of the category of under contributors, and this can be handled like that. Second is called daydreamers, who are persistently inattentive. Is it also happen, Prabhu? Some of the person, they are called to be daydreamers.
Yes.
Persistently inattentive. You ask them, what did you learn? Oh, I learned everything. But what is the point? They don't have any point actually. What did they got? Or inattentive. Maybe they have mobile phone or something like that. They just play around or something. They're inattentive. So for them, it requires a little counseling, a private counseling, right? And talk to them personally, so that their focus would be more on in the class, not outside the class. Sometimes people are affected by depression or a mental trauma or something like that. They're just constantly thinking, and that is the reason why they are so inattentive. They're just constantly thinking about that. They don't know what is happening in the class, but they are. So for them, the special attention is required. Why you are so inattentive? What is the problem that is creeping in your mind again and again? You are not so much focused. You are not giving attention. What is the reason? Why is it happening? So understand by the symptom. Understand by the symptom. It's called to be a daydreamer who are persistently inattentive. Third, it's called aggressors. Aggressors, who are out to get other people in the group, sometimes by beating the table, drums, or etc. This kind of people also come sometimes in our groups, and just to draw the attention actually, or just to make a groupism like that. And they showcase themselves as very brilliant, very extrovert, and like that. They have this kind of nature, like to make a group, or it's called a groupism. So how to deal with them? Same therapy of counseling them privately. It's called the aggressors. Third, fourth, the defeatists who feel the problem is insurmountable and has no possible solution to it. They ask the same question and again. I don't know why. Because they think that their problem is something insurmountable. It's very unique in nature, and no, they doesn't want to listen actually the solution. They think that, oh, this cannot become I mean, there is no solution to this problem like that. Defeatist. Either it may be due to their karma or something like that, because that also require some counseling. Fifth is the stars or dominators who want all the attention. You can say that it's almost same as the aggressors or stars, but it's a little different. Star, like they are in the schools, they are stars. They are in the college, they are stars. So in Bhakti Vriksha also they become like a star. They want all the attention of the people like that. So give them some good responsibility. Make them some monitor or something like calling all the devotees, inviting them. Actually, we want so. We want so some star performers, those who can take all the, what we can't do, they can do actually. Making friendship with the devotees, they can call them, they can invite them, and we want such kind of couples, such kind of devotees in our group as well. The stars, such kind of, stars, dominators. But give them sufficient engagement so that they can stay back in your group. Sixth, storytellers who are entirely wrapped up in their own personal experiences, which they feel they must share. Right? Sometimes it happens, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Storytellers, oh, I have this story, I have this story. Oh, they go on and on and on and on and on.
Sometimes the class will finish only when they finish the story. Big story.
So we have to cut them short in between as well, and try to talk to them sensitively in a more compassionate way, right? And last is the clowns who are in it for laughs, or they can make any serious topic a laughing stock only, or something like that. So yeah, they are just there to have some fun like that. They are called to be clowns who are in it for the laughs. So that also requires some. So majorly you can see, apart from the star performers, majorly you can see they require some effective counseling skills to handle with those persons. Yes. As I told you earlier, we have a level 2 as well, in which we try to teach how to ask questions, what questions you should ask, how to listen them properly, what are the tools to it. There are some demonstrations as well, some case studies as well, how to deal with the situations in different circumstances, right? So there are different kind of people coming to you, so how to deal with them appropriately, patiently, empathetically, like that. So all these different categories of people can be taken care of by, if you have the counseling skills in you. Yes, my dear devotees, definitely they can be straight back if we care for them, if we counsel them properly, if we become sensitive in their with the, in dealing with them. Definitely they can be taken care of nicely. So this is the first point. Dealing with the devotees in the group. How to deal with the devotees, those who are difficult people, right? Because not many devotees are sincere or serious, or they are humble in nature. They are they are very submissive. They are out. They spoke whenever it is necessary, or they are very attentive. Right, like that. We find those categories are very, very, very little actually in our groups. But we find this kind of categories in our group, and this can be very much taken care by the counseling skills. If you have some counseling skills and Krishna consciousness, you can easily handle those people. So we train our devotees in our yatra. We train our devotees in the counseling skills as well. How to deal with situations, how to deal with the different categories of people. Those are coming to our class. This is the first point. In the class, how to deal with them, so that they can stay back for lifetime practicing Krishna consciousness. Right. Second, I will take up the questions later on. Second point is regarding the attendance. As the classes continue to grow, or it increases, but we saw that the attendance decreases. Because they say, oh, it's the same philosophy. Prabhuji will come and give class. Oh, it's so boring. I will go, and they will ask how many rounds you're doing or something like that. Right? Right? So gradually, the attendance decline. Yeah. The attendance decline. So what to do? How to rectify the situation, or so that people can come regularly. So Krishna consciousness is so joyful that if they have not relished it properly, then they definitely miss the classes. They miss the sangha actually, association. But how to make them joyful in Krishna consciousness, right? So that's the point. That's the point. There are some ways to do it. Giving them the higher taste. Giving them the higher taste. As Prabhupada said, that one devotee was asking, one person was asking that, Prabhupada, you have something? We are drug addicts, or taking drugs, etc., but we are not satisfied. Do you have something high? Prabhupada said, I have that thing which will make you high forever. So giving them the higher taste means make them experience the joy of Krishna consciousness. Yes, the devotees, how to make them, how they can taste this joy of Krishna consciousness. There are a few points that I'm going to share. First of all, special prasadam, as Mataji has shared already in the yesterday's class, that makes special prasadam. Announce that prasadam. Oh, this time we're going to bring pasta, right? Macaroni, noodles, like that. Or South Indian, right? Whatever. The community wise, you can see that people like to taste good prasad, right? So distribute in between the devotees for making, as well as for bringing the prasadam, send the prasadam to their family members as well, and offer it to Krishna and distribute to the devotees, right? The special prasadam. First, And you can sometimes you can have this, what do you call it? This is, I didn't recall the name of that actually. That's called food mela or something like that, right? What do you call our food court, right? It's only a food court. Or Govinda's food court, right? Today is no class. Today is a food court. Cook. This is a festival. Honoring Prashadam in the association of devotees. Just for that. Some list of kirtan is going on. They take Prashadam, variety of Prashadam. 10, 20 items there. In our yatra here on festivals, we assign the devotees this service, and they cook from their home, they sell out, and devotees like it very much. So in this way, they cook also, they serve as well, and devotees relish the Krishna consciousness. And they cook many things, shakes and macaroni or pasta or something. It's called special prasadam, right? Second, the house programs. Go to their houses, do some programs there, right? Even you can rotate your Bhakti Vikshas in different houses. That's also possible. Those who are trustworthy or something like sincere, you can go and different houses. In this way, the neighborhood also join or something like that, or they invite some devotees as well. Some people also, their relatives as well, like that. So in this way, the Bhakti Viksha increases. If you do this program in their houses, different houses, definitely they will bring more people in the Bhakti Viksha. So in this way, our Bhakti Viksha will always be green, right? Always be healthy. Green means healthy. Okay. Third, celebrating festivals. Celebrating the birthday festival, birthday or anniversary festival. Yesterday also this point was discussed. I want to elaborate on this point, that you can celebrate the glorification festival as well. The glorification festival. People like it, devotees like it. If the qualities are, this is the Vaishnava Sangha, Devotees like to glorify, and devotees like to be glorified. It's a very beautiful festival actually. Real Vaishnava Sangha. And Amanina Mandena, right? Trinadapi Sunichena, Tarorapi Saishuna, Amanina Mandena. So we don't want the honor for ourselves, but we want to give honor to everyone. So celebrating festivals, celebrating birthdays, on the birthdays we glorify the devotees. We come together, glorify the devotees. Like that. The fourth, taking care of the children. We have discussed all this on this point as well. Before, I'm not going to detail. Fifth is, you already know, the retreats at short intervals. We'll discuss this point as well. The next is the funeral ceremony, or it's a very sad moment, but you must visit and just have you have to be with them at that moment, at the moment of sadness, sorrowness, or like that. You have to be with them. And the meeting with the senior devotees. And we also know that in the Bhakti Viksha there is a Vyuha system is there, and after 7 weeks there is one class that is for the special seminar. So invite the different devotees and try to give them this sangha, this senior devotee sangha, like that. So these are the few ways. There can be many ways also to give them the higher taste. If that higher taste is there, the attendance will always be full. And I always say that your Bhakti Viksha should naturally be very dynamic. Just like in every Bhakti Viksha we do icebreakers. Similarly, there are different icebreakers as well. Special prasadam, house program, celebrating festivals, all this. Why this Bhakti Viksha took so long, to 2 years? Because of these things. We are serious on ground of the philosophy, as well as we are serious in bringing the people in the family culture. giving them the family culture, right? Third and the last point from my side, it's called commitment. So the first point was when they're in the group, how to handle the difficult people. Second was how to intact the attendance. Attendance should be very much intact. They should come. The third is commitment. That's also a challenge. Commitment is also a challenge. Oh, Prabhu, I will do my chanting. Okay, I will try. So that try doesn't. I mean, 1 year, 2 years, the devotee is not coming to the mark. What to do? Commitment. They're not giving the commitment. So what to do? Those who are giving the commitment, give them some rewards. Yes, we can give some rewards. Rewards of doing the, for services, for courses, for, for this engagement as well as the nourishment. Give them more nourishment, give them more engagement. Those who are seriously giving time and all, give them more nourishment, more encouragement, more engagement. So in this way, those who are serious, they got encouragement to advance, and those who are not doing or those who are not coming to the mark, they also sometimes, okay, they are touching the sky. I'm on the ground. I have to do something to touch the sky. At least they try something hard to come to that level. So that is how we can bring this commitment. We can raise the commitment level of the devotees coming to our Bhakti Vishad as well. So if you take care of these 3 points, the commitment, handling the difficult people, and regarding the attendance. So if you take care of these 3 points, definitely, for sure, by Krishna's mercy, you pray well, so definitely you'll get maximum results that people would stay back and relish Krishna consciousness in your Bhakti Vishad. And last but not the least, definitely it all depends on your on the preachers, the compassionate heart as well, that how much he's willing to listen, willing to give time, willing to patiently listen the devotees, like that, and praying to Krishna for their eternal welfare. Right? If these 4 qualities are there, then definitely you will try to serve them, because this is called the servant leadership. This is called servant leadership. We are serving them, but with the heart and soul, not formally, oh, you come, Prabhu, like that. You're not coming, I will not call you. You should have a genuine heart to actually serve the devotees. It's just not about how to retain the devotees, it's just to serve. The retaining means to serve the devotees. Otherwise, you can't retain the devotees. If you don't have the mood of serving the devotees now, then devotees won't be retained. Definitely, we have to adopt some measures. That's a measure. Give them the joy of Krishna consciousness, counsel them properly, as well as giving them awards, like that. So these are few thoughts of how to retain the devotees. Any comments or questions or anything on this?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you very much for the most important points you already covered. One thing I have a question, Prabhu, regarding this. Sometimes when you are having these 64 weeks, 25th week or 26th week, sometimes they bring new devotees or they refer somebody, they bring them along there. So that time maybe we were discussing about Uttamadhikari, Madhyamadhikari, like that topic. So the person who is coming, he may not be able to relate what is happening in this forum.
Yeah.
So that is also a challenge. It happens every time that somebody is attending for some time. Then he will bring his friend in the middle of the Bhakti Vriksha. So at that point, how it is being handled, Prabhu, how to handle that and how it is
Yeah,
being handled.
Prabhu, what we try to do at that point, we tell our Bhakti Vriksha leaders, servant leaders, that see, up to 20 classes, 20 weeks, you can invite the new members, but after that, there should be a new class for the people. I mean, those who wish to join actually, so they can just wait for the JSG course and they can be part of it, right? So after 20th week, we don't normally we don't. If exceptional case can be different. I mean, a person who is very enthusiastic, or maybe a devotee or a serious practitioner from India or somewhere else, they have come. So for them, it's not a problem. They can join something. Exception is not a rule, right? But for general rule is up to 20 classes, 20 weeks. We generally open the doors for the newcomers in the Bhakti Vriksha, but not after that.
Understood. Thank you, Prabhu. And also, Prabhu, when we are discussing about the 64 weeks program, is there only the one version of this Bhakti Vriksha which is going for 64, or do we have like something? Because I heard there is one more version of Bhakti Vriksha which is running for 32 weeks, like that. I heard like that. So is there only one module we have for Bhakti Vriksha standard 64 weeks, or there are like other options available as
Now there is one standard, Prabhu, 64 weeks only. And now, I mean, if you see the teacher's handbook, then also we have given the revision chart also. After each and every module or 8 weeks, we have given the revision chart so that you can build on the next module. You can build on the next module. So like that. So you won't feel the repetition. If you see that how the topics are covered, it takes you to 64 weeks and gradually the level is increasing. The level is increasing. Right.
okay.
So
Okay.
it's not the two versions. It's, yeah, I mean, at one point you're correct because there are two modules there. Originally there were two modules, one of 32 weeks and one of 32 weeks. Right?
Yes.
That is of 32 weeks. But definitely, I mean, we're divided into 6 parts and 8 weeks or 9 weeks are covered in one. So like that. Because,
Okay. Thank you.
yeah.
I think there are some devotees who are taking Bhakti Vrikshas now. They have any questions, or also Mataji is there. They want to start Bhakti Vriksha, like Vrindaneshwari Mataji. She wants planning to start Bhakti Vriksha, or Udara Krishna Prabhu already is conducting Bhakti Vriksha. So if they have any questions related to the points discussed related to Bhakti Vriksha.
Yeah, please. I'll have to answer.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Krishna Chandra Prabhuji.
Hare Dandavat Pranam Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to you, Prabhuji, for your wonderful class.
All things are coming from there only.
Prabhuji, I have one doubt. Now, in YouTube and all, there are so many classes regarding Bhagavad Gita based on Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and all. This Bhakti Vriksha is only for beginners, right? Then they are also attending all these classes. And when they attend the classes, maybe they are little bit higher platform, not as beginners. How we can handle that, Prabhuji?
Yeah, definitely. There are so many classes. There are so many. so many lectures, so many wonderful speakers. Then there are Gaurang Prabhu, there are Gaurang Darshan Prabhu. There's so many wonderful speakers giving the classes all over the world. They can go anywhere like that, right?
Then when we attend this class, Bhakti Vriksha class, this is my feeling. They never tell like that. But I feel that they are a little bit more higher platform than Bhakti Vriksha class, because they are hearing very wonderful lectures of Bhagavad.
First of all, try to understand. The mother and father is one only. There may be uncles, there may be aunts, there may be somewhere. So mother and father are only one, right? So Bhakti Vriksha is only one. And there are so many groups, so many classes, so many devotees were there. Those were very nice speakers. But they can't, counsel them. They can't own their sadhana. They can't own their nourishment or engagement. That is coming from the father and mother only, right? And that is the role of the Bhakti Vriksha servant leaders. To own them, to be accountable for them, to generally care for them. I always tell my counselees that you are free to move anywhere. You can go to any devotee or in ISKCON, only in ISKCON, definitely, only in ISKCON. You can hear anybody. You can hear anybody. There's no, but when there is a class, when there is a Sangha is there, when the devotees are gathering, please join that Sangha. And see, you are giving something special. You are giving such love and care. You are giving such service. You are giving such appreciation to the devotees. Where would they go? Let me Where would they go?
They will not leave. That's the correct approach. There is attachment together. There is very good.
Bhakti Siddhanta Thakur says it's called the bottom rice formula. You know the story of Balam rice?
No, Prabhuji. If you can tell us.
Okay. Can anybody narrate the story? Who knows the story here about the Balam rice? Okay, let me tell you. There was one merchant or a businessman. He was a businessman actually. So he keeps the Balam rice with him. The Balam rice is very delicious, very tasty, very. It's a very delicious item, right? So he keeps with him this Balam rice, and he serves the employees with Balam rice. Always serve them. And sometimes the market, if there's so big market is there, they can go anywhere and ask for job. They're getting so much salary there outside. So sometimes people switch, or the labor switch to the different companies, but they remember, oh, my boss was giving Balam rice to me. This boss is not giving me Balam rice, so I should switch back to that boss. So similarly, that Balam rice is the joy of Krishna consciousness, the nourishment, the care, the love, the service attitude, the appreciation, the grateful heart that you are here. Let me, so that I can serve all of you. Otherwise, I can't serve without you. So you should always have that Balam rice with you, right? Always remember Balam rice. They will not go away, definitely.
Thank you, Prabhu. I was one doubt, but you cleared in the class about the attendance. It's very difficult. Yeah. Every class we need to call them and then invite them. Normally we are doing the same thing, but they are attending. No problem.
I covered this point in the counseling skills as well. one more point is that even if they go somewhere and take the classes somewhere, preacher, a counselor should not be too much attached also. Right? Who's going somewhere else is taking the guidance from some other devotee. Let him take it. What is good for that devotee, you should always see that. The service. That is the mood of the gopis. That is the mood of Srimati Radharani. That is the mood of Srimati Radharani.
Thank you very much, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Vrindavaneshwari Mataji, you want to ask something? Because you are also planning for Bhakti Vriksha.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, yesterday and day before yesterday, I was not in the class because Bhakti Shastri class was going on.
I shared the
So-
recording, Mataji, in the group. You
Okay,
can hear it
Prabhuji.
later. I shared it in the group. I will share it personally also to you. You can hear it whenever it's possible, whenever you get time.
Okay,
But
Prabhuji,
regarding
I'll
Bhakti
do that.
Vriksha, generally, you have any doubt, Mataji, because you are telling you are planning to start Bhakti Vriksha. If you have any doubt, you can ask Prabhu.
I am totally confused, Prabhuji, because I have not attended the class also. And
Okay.
I don't know how to. Just now, Prabhuji was telling about the attendance. So I am thinking how I am going to invite people, that too in Malayalam. I don't know how to do all that. But little points I got. I'll try on that.
No, Mataji, when you have the desire, Krishna will arrange. You need not worry about that.
Okay.
Definitely,
Because
you
now
share
itself,
all things are covered. In the beginning, we shared about the OTPs.
OTP, yes.
Yes, Mataji
about
attended
the
first
program.
class. Mataji attended. I think second and third class she did not attend.
Yeah, second class we shared about the bridge program. The third class we shared about the Bhakti Vriksha. Now we're more discussing about the retention of the devotees.
Yes, Prabhu.
And Prabhu, I think this material they have to take it from they have to take it from CDM, Prabhu, CDM only, Congregational Ministry website.
In the, online or offline?
Offline.
I mean soft copy or hard copy?
Hard copy, Prabhu. Hard copy, how it is possible, Prabhu? I think normally we are downloading soft copy and then printing it. Like if 10 attendees will come, we'll print 10 copies.
Right.
Or photocopy them.
Just share the link with you, Prabhu. You
Okay.
can, it's on the CDM only. You can
Okay.
download from there. Yeah.
Okay. And also, Prabhu, now we discussed about Journey of Self-Discovery program. Also, we discussed about Bhakti Vriksha for cultivating. So, apart from this kind of Bhakti Vriksha, is there in ISKCON any other kind of cultivation program available apart from this Bhakti Vriksha program, which is practiced?
Yeah, I told yesterday only. There's so many
Yes.
programs there. I told yesterday also. There's
Yes.
Ashraya group, there's a Gita study program, there's a
Yeah.
model, there are so many programs are running currently.
You are handling anything like that, Prabhu, apart from Bhakti Vriksha, like a Gita study program or something you are having, anything model?
No, actually, if you are running the Bhakti Vriksha, don't change the name so often because people get confused. And why it's Bhakti Vriksha? Because I told yesterday only all the materials are, the material is almost same.
Okay.
And all the models, we are only teaching the Prabhupada books only.
Yes, right.
And the
Sometimes
methodology is the best in this Bhakti Vriksha.
Yes,
how to
understood.
train the devotees, how to cultivate
Gradual.
them, protect the
Gradual.
devotees.
It is gradual.
Yeah.
Yes. Because sometimes when I see devotees, they are taking like Bhagavad Gita slokas week after week. They go gradually like that with Bhagavad Gita slokas from chapter 1. Some devotees I am seeing, they are following like that.
Yeah, that's called Gita study program.
Yes, Gita study program. I have seen few devotees engaged like that also. Okay, understood.
Gita
So anybody
study.
devotee, yeah. Ashimana Krishna Prabhu?
let me cover. I mean, there's one more points are there. Maybe.
Yeah,
Okay, yes.
Yes, bro, please.
Krishna, yes, we can. Then we can. Because I need to teach that how to use this Bhakti Vishya Teacher's Handbook.
Okay,
How
okay.
to give the systematic class in the Bhakti Vishya.
Understood.
One
Okay.
point, and another point is how to make the leaders. How to make the leaders in, and that's important, now. Otherwise,
Yes.
how to expand?
Yes, Prabhuji. No, I had that same question, Prabhuji, about that you are telling about how leaders making means what is the we have to consider like that. That was the point. Anyway, you are going to explain.
I mean, you choose something because two topics won't be possible. It's a short. Maybe in a short, I will speak something. Then, if
Yeah.
in the future also I will take some sessions on, right?
Yes,
So
Prabhuji.
let's go forward in taking you to the how to give this class systematically, the Bhakti Vriksha class in a systematic manner, and while using the Bhakti Vriksha Teacher's Handbook. And I also request now that you all must have the Teacher's Handbook as well as the Student's Handbook with you in front of you, right? Just take out that Student's Handbook and Teacher's Handbook, and I hope it is shared with all of you.
Yes, yes, bro. We shared, and we downloaded also.
Please open that, because now we're going to discuss on that point only. On the Bhakti Vriksha Teacher's Handbook and the Student's Handbook. Now, because how to give an effective class, a systematic class, right? It's a part of the training, it's a part of the journey in the Bhakti Vriksha Leaders training. Okay. As we all know, that there are 6 parts of the Bhakti Vriksha. The 6th part of the Bhakti Vriksha. And it's called the lesson planning. It's called the lesson plan. Yeah. So lesson planning means that you plan a lesson with an objective. You can write it down this point. The lesson planning means you plan a lesson strategically in order to achieve the desired result. Planning strategically to achieve the desired result. That is called the lesson planning. And what are the key points? Now I'm going to share that. Okay. The lesson planning. Okay, here we go. Yeah. This is in the student's handbook as well. You can see in your student's handbook. This is on page number 8. Page number 8. Lesson 5, the lesson planning. The key word here is focus. Can anybody read?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yeah.
Focus. First, identify aims and objectives before considering content and or learning experiences. Plan lessons according to the objectives and student needs opportunities. Keep your goal in mind and discard anything that doesn't push your aims.
Yeah. So first of all, focus is very important. The focus on what? Aims and objectives. Right? Before considering the content or learning experiences, plan the lessons according to the objectives. What you need to cover, what you need to tell, what you need to address the audiences. That objective should be very much clear. Keep your goals in mind and discard anything that doesn't push your aims. Let me take you to that. Can you see this leader's handbook? Teacher's handbook, can you see?
Yes, bro.
Okay. So this is called the teacher's handbook. In the teacher's handbook, you'll find the 64 weeks. All weeks have a topic. The goal of life, reincarnation, very systematic topics. Reincarnation, science of soul, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, all these topics are there. And after that, you can see week by week, we are going ahead with a different process, with a definite process to achieve our goal of that week. So, in each and every week, there are two sets. One is called the aims and second is called the objectives. What is the difference between the aims and objectives? Can anybody tell? Those who have done the TTC course, the teachers training course, they must know this. What is the difference between the aims and objectives? Anyone, please. You're very experienced devotees here. You've done your Bhakti Shastri as well, no? What is the
Yes.
difference between aims and objectives?
Objective is actually focusing on towards what we are to get the outcome or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Okay. And what are the aims then? Okay, I'm surprised. Okay. What is the difference between aims and objectives? Aims are the broader goals, actually. Aims are the broader goals. Just like from India, you need to go to Kuwait. That is called the aims. Objective means that's the minute processes that lead us to the goal, the outcome, to the outcome. Okay, then to go to Kuwait, I need to get the visa, I need to get the passport ready, I need to book the ticket, all these things. So broader goals is aims. In order to achieve those aims, the objectives are there. And that is why each and every objective, you will find that by the end of the lesson, the student should be able to introduce themselves to the rest of the classes, state the goal of human form of life, cite the characteristics of every living entity, like that. Distinguish between the human beings and the animals. So these are the objectives that we need to cover in spiritual edification, in nectar of holy name, in the preaching of the essence. These are basically the points to cover. Objectives are nothing but point to cover in our classes. Points to cover. So set objectives. Similarly, for each and every week, there are aims and objectives. And you will find in the 8th week, after 8th week, 9th week is the revision. In the revision, there are topics that are written here. Just like after 8 weeks, there are 27 topics are there we have discussed in the 8 weeks. So revision will be in the 9th class. And what are the topics we have discussed? Oh, these are the topics. So just focus on the objectives given in the teacher's handbook. The focus on the objectives and discard anything which do not take you to that objective. Yes. Can somebody else read the second one? Organize strategically. O. Focus. Second alphabet. O.
Hare Krishna. Organize strategically. Put together your lesson in systematic way so as to lead students towards the identify learning outcomes are the various learning experience in the appropriate order.
Yeah.
Have to read down.
No. Okay. Let's try to understand this point. Organize strategically. It means that it should be in a systematic manner. So, as we have seen, the sixth part of the Bhakti Vriksha. The prasadam is not in the beginning; it's in the end. In the beginning, it's an icebreaker, right? Strategically means you should know what to do, when to do. What to do and when to do is organized strategically. In the beginning, there's an icebreaker. Then there's a kirtan or a bhajan. Then there is a nectar of holy name that you need to read. Then chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Then spiritual edification. Then the preaching is the essence. And then finally, it's a prasadam time. So the 6 parts have been organized in a systematic way. That is called organized strategically. Okay. Anyone else want to read the third part, the cut?
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dhanavad.
Yes.
Cut your lessons into discrete, sizable sections. Don't attempt to give a 90-minute lesson, but a series of interconnected presentations, exercises, each 5 to 20 minutes long. Very often, if we have detailed objectives for the lesson, each section will help us achieve a single objective. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. So as you can see that don't try to give a 20 minutes, don't attempt to give a 90-minute lesson. Cut your lesson into small sections. That means you cover each and in objectives you'll find there are 5 points are there. You cut that 5 points. Okay, I will give this first point 5 minutes, second point 20 minutes, third point 5 minutes, like that. So cut your lesson in small parts. That's called the third cut. Okay, fourth, anyone else? Visualize.
When preparing, first ensure that you can deliver each section. Then pay particular attention to the things between each section, memorizing them or make notes if necessary.
Yeah, visualize means that seeing the unseen. Seeing the unseen. Just like we say about the vision. Visualize means seeing the unseen, which is not, yet happened. First, ensure that you can deliver each section. Then pay particular attention to the links between each section. So you need to have checklist for the Bhakti Vriksha. So in the next page, there's a checklist for the Bhakti Vriksha program. What you need to see: Mridanga Kartal, Prasadam, slide projector, recording, Prasadam serving, books for distribution, chanting mala, all these things. This is checklist is given in this module only for the Bhakti Vriksha to organize it. And last is stay focused. Stay focused. Anybody read? Yes, anybody else can read?
Stay focused. Be clear where you wish to go with the class, even if building a great flexibility or allowing the students to largely determine the outcome. This will enable you to relax, be spontaneous, and to respond appropriately to student contributions, knowing, for example, when to acknowledge the explored some interest, when to put it aside until later, or side step completely as it is irrelevant.
Yeah. So stay focused. Because many times people just waste their time. I mean, they ask irrelevant questions, right? So stay focused means that please be attentive, that you need to achieve your objectives. We want to take questions, but if the time permits, like that. So for this, you need to stay focused, and this is how the focus, F, focus, O, organize, C, cut, visualize, and stay focused. This is how the lesson planning moves in Bhakti Vriksha. So in simple words, what you need to do? There are 3 steps only. There are only 3 steps. What are those 3 steps? Let me write it down here. So whenever you're preparing your class, or you're going to give any class, or Bhagavad Gita class, Bhagavatam class, or Bhakti Vriksha class. Let's talk about the Bhakti Vriksha class. When you're going to give the Bhakti Vriksha class, what steps you need to follow? Okay. Everybody can see this? Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu.
How to give a systematic class. Point number 1. Read and understand the BV module. A week. Whatever week you need to cover, that you need to read and understand that week only. It's like I need to give the class on the first module. So first I will read the module. Before doing anything else, I will read the module and understand what is written down there. Second, relate with the objective session in teacher's handbook. So step number 2 is, after reading and understanding the BV module, then relate with the objectives mentioned in the teacher's handbook of that particular week. Third, prepare a lesson plan. Based on point 1 and 2. Prepare your lesson plan. And lesson plan, as we have discussed, just you need to deliver or make the devotees understand the points which is mentioned in the objectives. For that you can use different techniques, the presentations, the group exercise, or whatever way, the facilitation styles, the works, and add some story, give some shlokas, recite the shastric pastimes, like that. So in this way, you can easily deliver the the class in a systematic way. In the end, you will feel satisfaction after the class. Surely. If you want, I can give one demonstration as well. How many of you want that I should give one demonstration?
Anyone?
Okay. Right. Maybe I need to open the module first of all. Just a second. Give me 1 second, please. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sharing that module with you now. Everybody can see this?
Yes, Prabhu, you can see.
Yeah. So you can see this is the fourth week of spiritual edification, right? From science of self-realization. Okay. So I'm just reading I'm just going to do a demonstration. I'm giving you the demonstration of Sri Namamrita of this fourth week. You can simultaneously open the teacher's handbook as well, as you like. Okay. Okay. Can anybody read from assembly of devotees?
Hare Krishna Guruji. The Namamrita, the nectar of holy name. The lack of religious principle in Kali Yuga is more than compassionate by the process of chanting the holy name. It is said that this age of Kali is 3/4 devoid of religious principle. Hardly 1/4 of the principle of religions are still observed in this age. But by the mercy of Lord Krishna, the vacancy of Lord Krishna has not only been completely filled, but the religious process has been made so easy that simple by rendering transcendental loving service unto Lord Krishna, by chanting his holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, one can achieve the highest result of religion, namely being the transfer to the highest planet within the spiritual world, goal of Vrindavan, Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nityanand Krishna Prabhuji. So here we see that first of all, the icebreaker, right? So today is the fourth week, and the fourth week topic is the holy name, the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So the icebreaker should be or can be related with the topic. So I can use this activity of asking everyone that you're chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. What is your feelings? What are your experiences about chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra? And everyone can speak something. Secondly, I'll sing some bhajan or song, and then we've read one paragraph. Now we're going to discuss on this paragraph, right? So here Srila Prabhupada says that the Kali is three-fourths devoid of religious principles. So what is called to be religious principle? Satya, Daya, Tapasya, and Vitrata, right? Satya means honesty. Daya, merciful, mercy. Tapasya, austerity. And last is purity. So we understand what is called to be dharma. Dharma means the laws of God, the rules and regulations given by the God. That is called the dharma. But currently, it's very difficult to follow dharma. Because people don't want to follow dharma, right? And one time I remember, I went to one person and he was a good donor, and I went to him first time, right? So he opened his diary, right? And he was talking to me, and he said, "What do you like, sir? What do you like, Swamiji? Tea or coffee?" I said, "Nothing. I won't take the tea, no coffee." So he said, "What is your name?" He start writing in his diary, and the big diary was there. He was writing the name. "What is your name? From where did you came?" All the things he was asking. He was asking that, from when? From when did you? This happened. For how long? You have left this, and why? Reason being. And I was scared. Oh, I was asking, why are you asking these questions to me? So he said one thing, that I'm writing out the names of the people, those who are doing extraordinary things in the world. So for the outside people, this is an extraordinary thing. And that's why the people outside, they call us the crazy people, right? We call them crazy and they call us crazy. Then who is the real crazy person? Who is called to be? There was an article in the Prabhupada's early days in the while he was publishing the Back to God magazine. The title was, "Who is crazy? Who is crazy?" So actually, the crazy means that the person who does not know his identity, who works on the platform of body. Tatha Dhyantara Prapti Dhirastatra Namaya. Is working on the platform of the mind, body, and the false ego, right? Mind, intelligence, and the false ego. So actually, to follow the dharma is very difficult, as you see in the pastime of Ajamila. Although he was a Brahmana, this guy came from the Brahmana family. He's a very, very wonderful devotee, but then he got misled by allurements. There's so many allurements are there. So many allurements are there. That's why it's very difficult to follow the 4 regulative principles in this age of Kali. And that is what Prabhupada says further. What does it say? Prabhupada says that, but the religious principle has been made so easy that simply by rendering transcendental loving service unto the Lord Krishna, by chanting the holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Just by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we would be able to perform all the regulative principles. We came to the standard of following all the 4 regulative principles. We don't ask people to follow don'ts, but we tell them to follow the anukula. Anukul yena sankalpa, pratukul yena Right. That was the verse. Anukulasya sankalpa pratikulasya varjanam. So we focus on the anukulasya sankalpa. That's more important for us. And anukulasya sankalpa means the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, chanting of the holy names of the Lord. While we chant the holy name of the Lord is all powerful. Nama Namakari Bahudani Sarva Shakti is given all his potencies in the holy name of the Lord. In his holy name, he is given all the potencies. He is himself present. Kali Khale, Nama Rupe, Krishna Avatar. He came in the form of the holy name. We need to take the benefit of this holy name by sincerely receiving the holy name in the mood of the servant and chanting the holy name with utmost sincerity, attentiveness, and purity. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much. So this is the small demonstration I had given to you and how you can take this Bhakti Vriksha class in a more systematic way. And you can see in your handbook as well, the teacher's handbook, it says about the 4 everyday principles, right? And in the holy name section, in the objectives, you can find out that thing, right? Okay, so in this way, I explained in brief about how to use the teacher's handbook, how to give the class systematically, and I given the process of giving the class systematically as well as the demonstration I have given to you. Any questions or comments on this?
Thank you, Prabhu. It was nice. Very
Hare Krishna. Hello, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Sudarshan Prabhu, please.
So, thank you very much for the 4 days long enlightening discourses.
I am honored, Prabhu. I am taking association.
Prabhu also has taken, Sudarshan was there, Prabhu has taken a couple of Bhakti Vriksha classes also.
Really?
So,
Oh, then please bless me. Guru, I can serve something. Somehow.
Yes, Prabhu. Of course. I am very blessed that out of around 15 devotees, 4 have taken initiation from that. That's by the mercy of Guru and Gavranga. Prabhuji, my question is that who need not attend Bhakti Vriksha classes? Because when a lot of classes are going on, I have seen even Udarasha Prabhu mentioned, those who are able to understand the senior devotees lectures and able to understand Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita online or offline, do they all need to attend? But is it not a waste of time? Because they can do something more productive.
No, why is it not productive?
No. Bhakti Vriksha is a basic thing.
Yeah.
So those who are already crossed that level.
So I told it earlier, the concept behind the Bhakti Vriksha is association of devotees. First point.
But
Second
here
point,
we hear the whole program for that and the physical programs.
Let me answer first, right?
Yeah.
First is the association of devotees. Second is the cultivation. Because how would you see that the devotee is chanting properly or not? How would you see that the devotee is coming regularly or not? How would you see that it is countable or not?
Those who already gone through all these things, those who completed a Bhakti Vriksha.
Sudarshan was there, Prabhu. I think the main point Prabhuji is highlighting, this is for outreach, right? First is, he said, for JSD. After JSD is the first is one-time program. When we are reaching out, then slowly cultivating the devotees, this will be the very nice platform. Because
also I can understand that his point, Prabhu, that he's asking that somebody who is a 20-year-old devotee, or maybe a 10-year-old devotee, 15-year-old devotee, maybe has done all these things, Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, all these things he had done already. For him is a basic thing, basically, right?
Yes, and one more thing, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Here we conduct programs in houses.
No, somebody has done like 10 or 20 years.
Place is also limited. Like Bhakti Vrikshas are conducted home, places also limited. So my point is that if the senior devotees, they should try to bring neophytes and fill the space rather than those who are already experienced, knowledgeable, occupying that space.
No, there must be some platform, maybe in a Bhakti Shastri platform, in a Bhakti Vaibhav platform, somewhere the devotee should come and take the Sangha,
Yes,
right?
those platforms are available. Yes.
Yeah, for them, but that should be accountable, that should be well cultivated, that should be taken into consideration, because we need to see their sadhana. We need to see, before giving them leadership responsibilities or giving them some services, giving them some, we need to see their sadhana as well. We need to see how much, Krishna consciousness they're practicing.
Prabhu, yes, Prabhu, they are being monitored through our whole programs, like whole day programs and weekend programs.
If they're monitored properly, somebody is taking care of them nicely, that's okay.
Everybody, yes.
That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe not. It's not for them. Yes.
Yes, that's what I want to say. That in space, their efforts and energy and knowledge can be used to create more Bhakti Vriksha. Rather than
simultaneously, I would say that it depends on the person to person. This is not a general answer.
Yes, yes.
To ask the specific.
And here for Bhakti Vriksha classes, Prabhu, we have a constraint for space. As knowledgeable, experienced person occupying that space, better is that to bring a new devotee, if possible, to use that time and space.
Yeah, it's not just a consideration of space, because one person won't take so much space. If not a too much fatty person, 200 kilo person, right? No, you won't take too much space is there. Space is not the consideration. That's my point. Space is not the consideration. But if it requires the higher level of understanding here, already done all these things, maybe a different Sangha group you can join, but regularly attending that Sangha group and taking the classes, and after that they can lead the classes as well. Right.
Generally, we consider this as the basic program, Prabhu, for neophytes, and to make them to chant and
Why you say it's a neophyte? Why you say it's a neophyte?
No, I mean those who are not associated, like those who are not chanting, those who don't know about what Bhagavad Gita is, like that. A fresher, you can say.
Yeah, you can say.
Fresher who was not attended satsangs, like that.
Yeah.
And after that only they here it is generally conducted in houses. And after, when they show the interest of coming to whole program, then we invite them. Then they attend that our holiday feast program, that 4 or 5 hours programs, starting with Mangala Arati.
True.
Thank you, Prabhu, for clarification.
Thank you, bro. I also want to share my understanding. I think where whatever normal process done is after JST, even if they come directly to the hall program, they may not have understand what we are doing. Like so, I heard in Krishna Katha Desh also. Normally, before bringing anybody to the hall program, they have this kind of first is JST, then Bhakti Vriksha, then they come. Of course, Bhakti Vriksha, one thing is it is quite longer, like 64 weeks. So that will be a little bit of a thing. It takes more time for less devotees. Like maybe you will have in your home 10 devotees. So it may you have to spend 2 years to have that, cultivate that program. And second point is now these programs are like in Kanyadesh also, we had a lot of Bhakti Vriksha programs happening at many locations. But after the COVID, many things shifted to online program. The whole pace changed. A lot of programs, everything started coming from COVID. We started online programs. So then devotees started more, comfort with that kind of programs. They are preferring that, Prabhu, why don't you take it online? Even for children class, sometimes they prefer that from our home we can attend like that. But then we know their connection will not be there. So we are thinking like every month we will assemble after having that online class. Then monthly once they will assemble for a physical class, so that there is also a connectivity. At the same time, we don't compromise on their comfort, because now they are used to that, attending so many online classes after the COVID. Before that, there was not much online classes. Before 2020, almost 90% of the classes were offline. But after COVID, it's reverse. 90% is online, 10% becomes offline. Of course, our regular Friday programs are different. That is offline. But a lot of these programs nowadays, I think everywhere in the world it's happening here. So the
not
same
in India. not in India.
Oh, okay, Prabhu. Understood.
It depends on your focus, actually. Depends on your focus.
Yes,
If you
Prabhu,
want
right,
to, because it depends on leadership only.
Correct.
If focus is on offline, then definitely the devotees don't have any chance.
Yeah.
They want Sangha come.
Yes.
If they got
Very
the
true.
option, then definitely they opt
That's
for
why
the
now
online.
for Prahlad Gurukul also they introduced like hybrid. Hybrid means parallelly they will conduct online and offline because there are two kinds of devotees expectation. Some want to attend online, some want to attend offline. So we made
But
like
for the presenter, it is very difficult,
Yes, that challenge we face, Prabhu. Like even the teachers started recently complaining that they are not able to focus, especially the children who are sitting physically, because parallelly you have to see the online as well. So now we are trying to shift it to offline only. Physical classes, because it should be either physical or so on. But definitely, Prabhu, the association is invaluable, as you said. The association can transform the person quickly than most of the other things, as you said.
Yeah, but online platform is, it's a boon for those devotees, those who can't come. Just like Mataji's or somewhere like they're practicing alone, they can't come.
Remote areas. And a number of devotees also,
something
Prabhu,
like
online. Yeah, number of
them
devotees.
it's a good platform that they can be engaged in preaching the devotees like that. It's a good platform for them. It's like Kanakang Chaitanya Prabhu. He hardly get time to do all this thing, but he is doing online so wonderful.
Online.
Yeah, he's doing online. There are more devotees are there in our community. The 2-3 devotees are there. They are doing online, and from online platform only in 2 years, 3 years, they make devotees like anything, and the 16 round, and people are joining from many parts of India like that.
Yes.
So it depends on the circumstance also, time, place, and circumstance.
Time, place, and circumstance. Very right. Very right. So now the trend is like before COVID, this practice was not there much, but now it has become like more. And again, as you said, it depends on time, place, circumstance, and the convenience as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Other devotees, you have any questions? Anantama Gopal Prabhu also was taking Bhakti Vriksha. And I think Prabhu, if you have anything to share also. Anantama Gopal Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
If you want to share anything, because you also handle the Bhakti Vriksha programs.
Yes, actually, I started before the COVID-19 started. So initial classes were physical, but after COVID-19 happened, then we moved to the digital platform. But again, I was not able to complete it because again, everyone got dispersed and they lost interest, and numbers were also less to begin with. It was only around 5 or 6 people to begin with.
Okay.
It went up to maybe around 8 or 9, and then COVID-19 happened. So after that, I've not been able to start a physical one. I'm stuck there at the moment. So how to suppose I want to start another Bhakti Vriksha, how should I go about it?
Yes.
How to advertise it?
Yeah. That's a point we've discussed in the first 2 sessions actually. How to open for a OTP or a one-time program and a GSG program, how to run that program. And after that, we can open the Bhakti Vriksha. So it's a systematic process of point A to bridge program to the cultivation program.
Okay.
All of you, those who are not taking the classes, it just depends on the organizers, those who are the leading devotees in the yatra. So they can take up the step forward, and after this sessions, just like we've done the session, 4-session course. Now all of you must be prepared to give some classes of the Bhakti Vriksha. You have the modules, you have everything with you. So they will organize the JSD program, Damodar program is coming. In Damodar program, just write down the names of the devotees, those who are interested people, and then invite them in the JSD program, organize the JSD program, and then after that, open the Bhakti Vriksha. I hope it is so, Shiv Guna Krishna.
Yes, yes, Prabhu. We are following the same protocol here.
Yeah.
We are normally beginning always with the JST program. We form a WhatsApp group. First, we send invitations. Then from there, they'll connect to a WhatsApp group. From that WhatsApp group, then we will go for the course Journey of Self-Discovery. Then we further try to enjoy them. Of course, then not all will come. Again, the attendance, as Anantama Gopal Prabhu is saying, the attendance is only the biggest challenge. Sometimes people come more. Sometimes, even though we try our best to engage them, to explain them well, and sometimes they give some excuses, and that challenge is there.
Yeah.
Prabhu. That attendance challenge.
For retainment of the devotees, just try to follow these 3 points, and then definitely you will be able to address that. Taste of Krishna consciousness and handling the devotees in the class by giving right counseling and giving them rewards as well, those who are committed. Right.
Understood. Sure. Right. Definitely, a lot of insights we got from these sessions, Prabhu. Lot of
one thing I like to, maybe in the future, if I got the chance to associate with all of you, and I will share how to make the leaders, because we need to increase the leaders then. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that requires some time. So we'll take it in the next seminar whenever it is possible, and the counseling skills as well, some of the presentation skills as well. So we'll discuss all about that in the next, if possible, in that seminar.
Sure. I think counseling is very important, Prabhu. I think that is a very critical also, because how we
I learned it from Vraj Bihari Prabhu. This mediation and the ombudsman training.
Okay.
So I have all the points, I have all the materials, and how to counsel, what are the steps to counseling, and the demonstrations as well. I have full module of that.
Yes. Because devotees, they don't only have spiritual issues, they have material issues as well. So I think all round the counseling, effective counseling is required, no, to keep them
in the relationship issues, in the financial issues, in the devotees issues.
Yes.
All the different. Yes, counseling is required.
Very important topic. I think leadership and counseling are 2 important topics.
Yeah.
Sure, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu. Asimananda Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for Prabhuji's 4 days nice association. But only Prabhuji, this actually, I feel that because I was also earlier, I told you before COVID, I also started almost a year. But again, it was stopped, and again, same because of displacement, some are not here now. And this course actually, Prabhuji, I feel because for us to systematically now to preach, it is a good platform for us. And that is what I am feeling, because earlier when I was giving class, not very systematic, but yes, that module was there, we are reading, sometimes we will not prepare and go. Like that, no, we are not, as for me, I was not serious some time, because we go to the job, and when come, maybe we are not serious. But I feel after your class, I understand that we must be more serious on the, if it is we are handling and Bhakti Vriksha, because it is, again, it is a cultivation program, because Friday program, yes, devotees coming, but where we unable to focus at that time to them, like even newcomers or a devotees regularly coming even 4 or 5 weeks or even 6 months, we were unable to focus. Even we don't know they are chanting holy name, or just week after week coming only. These points are very difficult. Even we can see in our satsang also. But I even before COVID, when we are doing this Bhakti Vriksha, that was results were very good. I think everybody can that understand, because results were very good, because when whoever they focus, they were now initiated devotees, their cultivation is good. But when we are not focusing on them or cultivating them, I think we will lose their, not losing, they may be coming, but they may be not growing on the spirituality and the tattva and all. No? They come with it because it's a good, things are there week after week, but we are maybe not cultivating them or not growing them. But I think this Bhakti Vriksha is where we may again start, and we can continue that one. That will help us for this, whoever many
And
are
I
now.
would like to request at your lotus feet all the devotees here in the
Yeah.
Desh that please open more and more Bhakti Vrikshas,
Yes.
develop congregation, cultivate devotees, and I request you take the target that
Yes.
we would open 50 Bhakti Vrikshas.
Yes.
0 Bhakti Vrikshas, right? Each and every devotee take some task and responsibility of
Yes.
opening the Vrikshas.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Give
That's
them
what
some
I'm telling. Yeah. And surely it is, Prabhuji, it is a lot help. Even it is not, even we can use some of the skill in our professional also. It's not only for Bhakti Vriksha. Some skills we can use in our professional also. And it is overall very nice. And the second is, that's what Shoguna Prabhuji told, like leadership training, counseling, this type of things also for us who are our seniors, we can get more opportunity of learning from you, Prabhuji. So again, thank you for giving this opportunity and associating with us for 4 days. And as when situation improves here, like, especially visa and all open, we surely invite you and your association here. We are waiting for that. From after COVID, we are unable to bring, especially like Indian passport holders. Like other passport holders, they are coming because, but Indian passport holders, we are unable to bring here. That's what we have. Yeah. Thank you, Prabhuji, again. And especially you are sparing your time in the night.
No. It's my
Thank you.
pleasure and my honor to be with such a God devotees. You're doing so much, but I'm just trying to learn from all of you. Someday I can learn.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu, also we'll keep in touch because we will be coordinating with you for this children program also. I think our Prabhu.
I'd given the number. With
They will be in touch for enhancing our Prahlad Gurukul children classes. I think they will be in touch with you and Mataji as well. So, and when future sessions, Prabhu, whenever we get time from your side, we will try to arrange this counseling sessions especially and leadership. And hope that we, from after this Damodar Aarti, will try to, by the blessings of you and other Vaishnavas, we'll try to initiate some Bhakti Vrikshas.
Yes.
I pray to the Lordship Shri Radha Madan Gopalji here in Badurgarh, Nitai Cham Gopalji, that they may be pleased with the